this on her head, believe it or not, this is an ancient symbol for the pineal gland. Look at that. And this is why she came to the Melanin conference and said, by time you recognize, this is the ancient symbol for the pineal gland when we did research on this. Now check this out. This is the boat that carries the gods. You see that right there? That's the same symbol that's on her head, but it's carrying the god Harpocrates, Heru. Anytime you see the one with the thumb in his mouth, this is the same one. They actually have boats in Egypt or Kemet with this. Excuse me. They have boats in Kemet. Hold on 1 minute. With this actual one here on the boat. But here it is with the same thing here with this symbol, which explains something profound. Now stick with me on this. This boat that travels in the celestial rivers, the celestial rivers in Greece, or the Greek mythology, or we should say the Phoenician Sumerian mythology. Now y'all pay attention to this. The boats travel up a black river in the mythology called Styx. You get Styx records? Styx is a river that follows and flows through the underworld. Guess what that underworld is? It is in the melanin in the central nervous system of your blood system. What I am trying to tell you is what she's trying to say, that these gods that you think that someplace else in the cosmos is traveling up and down these rivers inside of your circulatory system, your blood system. You see, that's where they are. They are on the inside of you, in your central nervous system, traveling up and down the rivers. Well, let me explain what happened. The sister that just made the transition, my queen's mother, when she made the transition, when she did it before she actually died, when she went into the coma, she immediately started living inside of Linda. I used to tell her how we get on the train in Atlanta, we see all these crazy people. So that was her highlight, because she was shut in, so she lived vicariously through us. So what crazy people you saw on the train? Do you know when we got on the train, right after she went into the coma, she started squeezing Linda's arm. She was so excited. We went to Applebee's one night. One brother wanted to take us and went to Applebee's. It was full of people, full of black folks. I said, man, I don't feel like dealing with these Negroes tonight. And she said, oh, no, we got to stay up in here. She was so elated to be around all those black people because she was shut in for a couple of years. You see what I'm saying? So in so many ways, she's living inside of her daughter. Remember I said that Demeter had to go rescue Persephone? Demeter is also the daughter, but Demeter is the mother, but it's also the daughter. So in so many words, her daughter was an ancient form of her mother, and now the spirit is living on the inside of her. Now when my mother passed on, I saw this light for about 45 days. It was like I was seeing something, but everything I saw was in a bright light. That was her soul on the inside of me. It's inside. But what this is saying here is that this, which is on her head, and this, which is these bolts that travel inside of this central nervous system, is on the inside of you. So all of these gods and all of these ancestors and stuff, they have to inhabit one place. Well, the kingdom is not here yet. We are establishing the kingdom. So where are they? They're not floating around in space. They're floating around inside of you, inside of your cells, inside of your bodies. That's where your ancestors are. You see, that's some amazing stuff.